Hello and welcome to this new video. We're today gonna do my China week 4 pick'ems. It's week 4. Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, so far actually it's been going pretty well. It's been the ones I've gotten wrong. There was a lot week 2 I got wrong, but otherwise week 1 I got 5 out of 6, and week 3 I got 5 out of 6. Meaning I'm in pretty decent territory, I'd say. Um, but yeah, coming into week 4 now. I will admit I haven't watched as much China lately, just because of APAC starting and everything. But I've tried to keep up a bit. I've been talking to some people about the games, and I've been watching some VODs. But overall, I still watch a lot less China now than I did earlier. But yeah, let's start off with FPX DRG. FPX, ooh, that's gonna be a fun one, I think. Obviously, DRG lost to EDG. DRG did keep it close though. DRG is one of those teams that just randomly have off days, and like the tech game, for example. But FPX has looked really good. But at the same time, even though FPX has looked really good, they did lose 2-0 to Nova last week. They got 2-0'd by Nova. Sure, there was 2 close maps. It was. We gotta remember that. It was 2 close maps. It was, what was it? It was 13-11, 13-10. So it was 2 close maps. But yeah, it's one of those games where it's like, it's really difficult to say. But personally, I think FPX are gonna win it. I think FPX has the player quality to beat DRG, and although DRG has looked good, I will say, I think FPX are the better team there. When it comes to BBL, Billy versus Wolves. I think I was trying to say BLG, but yeah, Billy versus Wolves. I'm just gonna be straight up and pick Billy right away. I think Billy are pretty much just straight up the second best team in China right now, and I don't think it's close. It's EDG 1, BLG second. I think Nova could be argued, as although they lost a pretty rough, or they won. Obviously, they won their first. No, wait, that's in kickoff. Wait, Yeah, I remember them losing their first game, right? Yeah, they lost pretty badly their first game to DRG. Ever since then, they have just looked like they've looked really good. Obviously, they beat EDG 2-0, and then after that, um, they beat FPX 2-0. But yeah, other than that, I don't really see another argument for why Billy wouldn't be second. And therefore, I'm pretty easily picking Billy in this game. I think Wolves are good. I do. I do think they're one of the better teams, but I just don't see them beating Billy right now. Just personally, I just don't see it. And kind of similar here, just more bottom. I'm gonna pick JGG here. I mean, all gamers got 9 rounds against Billy. And other than that, I mean, they've lost all their first 3 games. Obviously, JGG got a map against Billy, but other than that, they haven't looked that good. Or wait, did they? Oh yeah, they did. I got to check there for a second. But yeah, neither of these teams have been that good, but I just have more trust in JDG. I mean, AG, in my opinion, is the worst team in any region right now. and I don't think it's particularly close. I think it's genuinely all gamers, Tyloo, and then JDG for me as the bottom three teams in any region, personally. And all gamers is quite far below any other team to me as well in this region. So I'm gonna pick JDG over all gamers. And when it comes to EDG Tech, could I see Tech winning this? No, I couldn't. Although DRG kept it close to EDG and Tech beat EDG or Tech beat DRG. No, it's just not happening. I don't. I'm sorry. I know they won the last two games and they looked pretty solid against DRG. Um, but no, they beat Tyloo 2-1. Like Tyloo got a map off of Tech. I'm not seeing them at all ever winning against EDG in any sense of the imagination. And then same with Tyloo beating Nova. No, it's not happening. Not as Nova is playing right now. They're just not beating Tyloo. Or no, Tyloo is just not beating Nova. If with how Nova is playing right now, beating FPX, they've beat EDG, and sure they lost their first game to DRG, but they've beat EDG and FPX. They're not losing to Tyloo, and if they do, this will look really bad. But I just don't see it. I just simply don't see it. I don't see it happening. Now, this is a really interesting one. Because I do think Sheila has played the better Valorant over the course of these first 3 weeks. But Trace looks pretty good against JDG. They did look pretty good against JDG. Oh, I kind of want to pick XLG, though. I kind of want to pick XLG. I kind of do. Because XLG, I like XLG and how they play. And sure, that might be like me just being like Sideshow pilled. But genuinely, I liked XLG before I even knew that Sideshow liked them. I just thought this was a good team in China, and I thought they were a fun team to watch. And they genuinely looked really good. And I mean, they beat Wolves last week 2-0 once again. And I predicted them to win that game. They won against AG. And they lost against Billy. But like, man, Trace has not looked good though. That's the thing. Trace has not looked good so far. They lost to Wolves and JDG. They lost to Wolves, and sure they've won against all gamers and JDG, but it's not like those two teams are anything to go by. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm gonna pick XLG. And it really doesn't have much to do with how Trace are looking, and this is more to do with just how XLG are looking, because I think XLG are just looking really good right now. And Trace has to prove it more to me. Like, if they win this game though, Trace might have like if they can. But personally though, for me to start believing in Trace again, I need them to convincingly win this game. That's like what I need from Trace if I'm gonna believe in them, especially against Billy, for next week. But yeah, currently, although they looked good in their game against JGG, I still have more trust in Sheila than I do in Trace. So I'm picking Sheila. But yeah, that's my pickems. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.